Hey everybody! Welcome back to Sofa Spouses. I'm Gabe.
I'm Amanda.
And we're here to give you another trailer reaction.
Yay!
So in this one, we're going to be reacting to
Season 4
of Star Trek Strange New Worlds.
So, I did see something today that said supposedly, or was it yesterday? Either there or yesterday, the Paramount and Warner Brothers is official.
Oh, really?
Are approved. Anyway.
Oh, approved. Okay. Well,
so we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. But
that we can kind of catch up on news on, but
we'll talk about a little bit more about the state of Paramount and Star Trek in a minute. But we're gonna go ahead and get right into this trailer, guys. We're super excited.
Season 4, Strange New Worlds. I was
really like Strange New Worlds. It's so fun.
Yes, we do.
So here we go. Alrighty, here we go. Nice.
I have ever been prone to seek adventure and to investigate where wiser men would have left well enough alone.
July. Oh, we did get a day.
Space is limitless.
July 23rd.
And in its terror. You can do everything right. And sometimes things still don't work out the way we'd hoped.
Maybe that's when his brother dies.
No, his brother dies in the original series. Is that a dinosaur?
Yeah.
What?
Let's boldly go.
Make sure there's heat and oxygen waiting for me.
I will do my best.
What did he say?
Make sure there's heat and oxygen where I'm going.
I'll do my best.
Wow. Okay, so yeah, that looks good.
From the picture they used, I thought I saw a hint of Bones, but I didn't.
No, Bones is in the final season. We know that he's coming. Yeah. He's soon to be in the final season. And supposedly the final episode finale.
Sulu.
Same with Sulu.
Yeah. So.
But anyway, so yeah, we're excited about Strange New Worlds. We know it's ending.
We're not sad.
We're kind of sad.
We're actually sad that Academy is
we're kind of a little bit
too.
We're a little bit sad that Academy's ending too.
We still need to finish Academy, but
we'll talk about the state of Star Trek here in a second. But I mean, I've really been a big fan of Strange New Worlds. I've been. Mm-hmm. I really like the format. I really like the way that it is, what they've done with it. It's really well done, and the last season so far has been pretty good. We haven't quite finished it yet. Still have, I think, 2 episodes that we need to watch to finish it. But so far it's been pretty good. I'm excited to see where they take this. This season and the next one.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so here's the thing. We did start some Academy, and then things happened, and we got really bad on that. So we just kind of decided to scrap. But I think we might actually really do. Yeah,
we might actually do
the last two
seasons of Strange New Worlds, because it's
probably my.
It's our favorite. I think it's one of our favorites of the modern Trek. Mm-hmm. I was not a huge fan of Discovery. More of a Discovery
fan. A little bit.
3 seasons were okay. Like I liked the last season of Discovery,
and I was really liking Academy. I'm sad.
And Academy, it seems like it's been okay.
And we're done.
I kind of like Academy. It's been fun. It's I don't know if it's my favorite of the shows, but the
hazing episode.
That was so good. But anyway, guys,
and the last arc we kind of finished with involved the Doctor and a little tribute back to Voyager. It was actually a very good.
That was pretty good. Arc. That was pretty good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm a little bit perturbed right now with the state of Star Trek. primarily because of the way that Paramount's handling things.
I did see something that said they talked about movies. We still need to do a
apparently they did talk about movies at CinemaCon for Star Trek. Obviously they're not going to talk about TV shows at CinemaCon.
Yeah,
but,
there is hope though, because before CinemaCon happened, and before we kind of found out that it looks like season 2 is last at Academy, and I've seen some things that say that it is officially canceled.
They've officially canceled everything. They don't have, all of the sets have been torn down.
Yeah.
So they don't have any more Star Trek in production at the moment.
But he did, I think it was Kurtzman that came out. Was it Kurtzman that came out and said that because of everything going on, so much is in limbo right now.
Right.
And you can't blame them
No, you can't really blame them for that. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed in is that a lot of the shows that we thought we were going to be getting are not being greenlit. Granted, he did say that they're because of the Paramount.
That's part of the limbo.
It's part of the limbo. But at the same time, though, because of this gap, I guess you could call it, in production of Star Trek, that we could end up with a whole year or two with no new Star Trek.
And I don't know if them tearing down the sets means we're not going to get the year one that was talked about.
There is a good chance that we may not get that, but there's also the possibility that they may be building new sets for that in LA. I think that was one of the rumors, that they're moving all Star Trek production back to the States.
It's good for LA.
It's good for
LA. LA is really, I will say this as a California born, raised for 12 years. I still kind of consider myself a California girl. California, Missouri. As a California girl, I have heard things that have heard several that LA is really trying hard to get things back.
They're really trying hard, good for them, to get production and movie stuff back to the States, because a lot of movie companies, they moved their movie production away from California in particular, because California's taxes are ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it sounds like they might be starting to think about doing year one. It's gonna be a full it's gonna be its own show. Like, it's not gonna be a continuation of Strange New Worlds.
Yeah, like, which it should be if they're gonna do that.
If they're going to do year one, which means it's gonna practically take place
and I don't think I've heard
same
that
time as the original
Connie
series.
Newsom's supposed.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about that. So
we might be getting. I was interested in that.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. I don't think Star Trek is dead.
So it definitely doesn't sound like it's dead.
No, I think it's because of business.
Yeah, business happens.
And he's right. Whether you like Alex Kurtzman or not, don't at me when I say this, please. He's right. They are in such limbos right now. It would be stupid for them to come out and say, if we learn anything from Star Wars and Lucasfilm debacle, things that's been going on, and I'm sure they have learned from that and are like, hey, we're not going to start going, this is coming, this is coming, this is coming, and then have all this.
All of that.
If they haven't learned anything from that, then the movie studios and TV studios are stupid.
Exactly. Yeah. So
because it's caused problems with the Star Wars fandom.
Right. Exactly. So, but yeah, there might end up being a small Star Trek drought here coming in another 2 or 3 years, guys. So prepare for it. That may end up being and
it may be sooner than we think.
Those years may just end up being the movie years. You know,
you never know.
I think back in the 90s there was a period of time where there wasn't Star Trek on the TV, but there was movies on the TV. Yeah.
So, but I think once everything settles, I think we'll get back that, because they're not going to want to wait too long.
No, they're not going to want to wait
too long. They know they're not going to want to wait too long. And it's right. They would be really stupid to be like, hey, we're dating right now.
They would be pretty dumb to leave their biggest franchise,
it could say
or one of their biggest franchises, just asleep. You know, they're not
asleep, but also, like, just because it says it's approved right now doesn't mean things happen. There have been so many twists and turns with this thing. Right. I think he's smart to come out and say, hey, we are in limbo right now. Just hang tight.
So, but it definitely does look like that, unfortunately, Academy is done. They're not coming back.
Which I think is sad because
it's kind of sad because
Star Trek improves as the seasons go.
Every single Star Trek show has always had a rocky start. Every single one. Even Strange New Worlds, which I really like. The first season, you'll have to admit, it takes a little bit of getting used to.
Yeah, it does.
Discovery definitely got better as it went along. The first season was terrible.
The time jump was the best thing they ever did.
The time jump was the best thing they ever did. Even Next Generation, my favorite of the Star Trek shows.
And I will attest to this because I have watched the first season. Yes. That I was like, when I watched that
is a little bit season, on the...
I'm like,
what?
I'm like, and this continued? But then you watch season 2 and you're like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, even the original series, if you really think about it, the original series didn't even know what it wanted to do. The continuity in the original series is so funny to watch. It's so off in the original series. So, it's not like Star Trek does not have a history of having a
and that's why it's sad they're letting
Academy and that's why Academy's getting Academy canceled is such kind of a sad thing because it could have got better.
Because there was good acting in it.
And I imagine this next season that they already filmed that they're going to be releasing, which is probably going to have a cliffhanger of an ending because they didn't let them finish filming an actual last episode. So
who knows? The internet is powerful at getting maybe people will like the second season and
I don't know.
Go.
We'll see.
Who knows?
They'll have to rebuild all the sets and everything.
If you liked Academy and you liked it,
voice your opinion.
Watch the second season.
Yeah, watch the second season. Watch it as much as you can. I'm sure that it'll probably give them ideas.
It might not change things.
It may not change things at all.
You never know. If all these people start watching the second season, Paramount will go, well, hey, we may be moving to LA and we got this thing done, so...
It wouldn't be the first time that a show's been canceled prematurely like that, though, because there's been plenty of instances where shows get canceled...
And with cliffhangers.
With cliffhangers, where they didn't... Like for instance, Stargate Universe is a good example. The Stargate, that was the show that killed Stargate... has a cliffhanger of an ending.
Supposedly Stargate's coming back.
Yeah, Stargate's coming back thanks to Amazon.
Get ready for videos on that when that happens.
So excited when that happens. It's going to be a few years though, but anyway. Were
they shooting for like 2028 or was it next?
I don't remember.
No, I think it was a while. I don't think they gave a date.
They haven't given a date. So
yeah.
But Universe had a cliffhanger of an ending because I believe it was Sci-Fi at the time I think it was Sci-Fi that owned the series.
Yeah, it was. I remember it being on Sci-Fi. Yeah,
Sci-Fi ended up canceling the show. I don't remember the exact story behind it. All I know is that it didn't sit well with the audience. It had a really rocky start. Nobody liked it because it didn't feel like Stargate. I'll admit that. I didn't like it at all. I thought it was way too dark, had way too much drama, and it was really rocky, and didn't feel like the crew tried to work together at all. There was constant bickering amongst the characters, and it just didn't feel like a very good show. And it's like they tried to make Lost. They tried to make Lost in space. That's funny. Like Lost, the island show in space, which didn't work. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. But it didn't do very well. The second season was halfway okay. It felt like it was getting better. Toward the end of season 2, it felt like it was getting better. Like they were course correcting, but they didn't get a chance to actually fix the show because it got canned.
There's another
and
show.
Unfortunately...
Sorry, I thought you were done.
Sorry. And unfortunately, because the Stargate franchise put all of its eggs in one basket, that they canceled Stargate Stargate Atlantis, because Atlantis was supposed to have a 6th season, I think, because they kind of sort of ended that show on a cliffhanger too. But they canceled that season so they could make Universe. And they put all their eggs in one basket, and it kind of bit them in the butt. And it ended up canceling. It ended up killing the franchise, unfortunately. And
unless you buy it.
Like unless you buy it like we do. And,
or he'd already bought it.
I bought the whole... We had all of the DVDs. But
I bought him some of the grouping DVD sets. He had, like, individual ones.
Yeah, I did. But anyway, So yeah, that's my only fear with what's going on with Star Trek right now, because I've experienced this with franchises before where a show gets canceled prematurely. It's the last one to be produced, and probably that will be the last one to be aired until we get the gap or the drought, I guess. But Star Trek is Star Trek. It's
Star
been
Trek
around
always
for so long. Yeah. There's no way that Paramount is going to let it die.
No, I don't think Paramount will. But what I was going to say was, and one of my friend, but since we're married now, she's his friend, Carrie. There was a show, and I remember it I never got around to watching it, but it was like, so Carrie, if you're watching this, you can comment it. If I remember him, I think it was like a CIA, FBI type show about that. And it famously ended on a really true cliffhanger, and people were pissed because it was a good show.
Right.
And Carrie told me about it, and even I was like, what?
What?
They did that?
They did that?
That's so stupid.
Why?
Like a true cliffhanger.
Right. Yeah.
So it happens.
So, but
I'm being optimistic.
Yeah.
Because say what you want about Discovery and Kurtzman and everything. If Discovery hadn't happened, I don't know where we'd be right now.
Yeah, the franchise would probably
it's created. It's helped create new fans. It's helped create.
Yes. Modern Trek has definitely brought in new fans, and that is what is important.
So, like, I think you're right. I don't think they're gonna let it die.
I don't think they're gonna let it die. There may end up.
They just supposedly at CinemaCon say they're doing movies, like, and when he took over Paramount, the guy who is kind of a we won't get into that, but not as nice and cool as we thought he was.
Yeah.
But when he took over, he specifically said that that's one thing
that he wants
that they
to
are
really
doing is
on.
Doing the movies. So, which we haven't had a Star Trek movie in forever. There's been so many
and we're very
rumors,
interested in this Star Trek movie because apparently it's supposed to be 100% unique. Brand new Star Trek idea. So I'm curious to see what happens.
I want a unique movie.
Yeah, I think it would be cool.
And so we'll see. And I think they need to do something unique after Section 31.
Yeah.
But there were parts of Section 31 that I liked, but definitely a low.
That was definitely a low. But guys.
Anyway,
tell us what you guys think. What do you guys?
Are you excited?
Are you guys excited for this new?
I'm excited. Season? I'm interested to see where they go with this.
I'm really interested to see where they go with this.
I'm excited for the puppet episode because I like Puppet looks so cute. They need to make a stuffy of that in the shop. I would buy it because it's so cute.
It's so cute. Anyway, guys, tell us what you guys think, though. But don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Live long and prosper.